Big Cat Rescue is located in Tampa, Florida. We were founded almost 20 years ago now, and over that time the area has been built up with restaurants and shops. We have a mall across the road from us, and our property runs parallel to the highway. There's a lot of stray and feral cats around because we have quite a bit of undeveloped land and small lakes in the area. So the cats have lots of places to hide, lots of space to hunt, and also dumpsters to eat from as well. We've always been trying to help with the cat population in the area, trapping them, getting them spayed and neutered, then releasing them or adopting them out when possible. So on Christmas Eve, when we saw a kitten crossing the road, we just had to stop and take a look. She actually came over towards the car meowing and didn't look very scared at all. So we went and grabbed some cat food and came back to feed her. When we got back to the same spot and shaped the cat food container, about 6 more cats appeared from the undergrowth. So we spread the food out and they all had a Christmas Eve feast. We felt sorry for the kitten though, because it kept getting pushed away from the food by the larger cats. Even though it was getting some, it was obviously at the bottom of the pecking order. So on Christmas Day, we decided to do a small cat rescue and headed out with more food, carriers, nets, towels and a life trap. Sure enough, the cats appeared again at the sound of the dry food and they all began to tuck in. I figured the kitten wasn't heavy enough to set off the life trap, and because we were able to get so close, I scrapped the idea of using a net and just decided to grab her. With the kitten in the carrier, we set the life trap up to hopefully get one of the larger cats, then took the kitten to Big Cat Rescue, put her in our volunteer cabin right behind me and gave her some more food and water. When we came back to check the life trap later on, there was one of the larger cats in there, so we transferred him into a carrier and put him in the cabin as well. The next day we took both of the cats to get tested for FIV and feline leukemia. All the test results came back negative. The kitten was female and we named her Kringle, and the older cat was male and we named him Buddy. We then had Kringle spayed and Buddy neutered. After they'd recovered from surgery, we decided the best thing for Buddy was to release him back in the same location. His ear was notched, which is a universal sign that the cat has already been sterilised if he was to be trapped again in the future. But for Kringle, we decided to keep her out of the cold, work with her and hopefully get her adopted out. So we set up a larger cage in Jen's office, so she can take time every day to talk to Kringle, let her out to explore the room, and just get her used to the idea of being inside around someone. When we think Kringle's adjusted to life indoors and is ready for adoption, we'll post her info to our Facebook page to try and find her a new home in the new year. In the next few weeks, we hope to trap the remaining cats in the group and take them to get sterilised and receive their vaccines at the Humane Society of Tampa Bay. Every Monday they spay and neuter dozens of feral cats at their low-cost clinic. In 2010 they sterilised almost 5,000 feral cats. There's an estimated 50 million stray cats in America. Animal shelters care for between 6 to 8 million dogs and cats each year, but unfortunately around 4 million have to be euthanized due to the lack of space and funding. Big Cat Rescue is trying to help out as and when we can with this problem, and to promote responsibility and stop suffering, we started an international spay and play program. If you bring us an original receipt from your vet showing that you spayed or neutered a pet, or a receipt from an animal shelter showing that you adopted a spayed or neutered pet within the past year, we'll give you a free pass for a day tour at Big Cat Rescue so you can come out and see the big cats in person. So please spay and neuter your pets, and instead of buying a cat or dog from a pet store, consider adopting instead. Help save a life and make a big difference in your community. Please check out the info to this video for links to our pages so you can keep up to date with what's happening at Big Cat Rescue and see the progress of Kringle the kitten.